Alright guys, welcome to Wayne's World Garage. We're at the sawmill today. We're making fence posts. So Phil, Alan, and I dragged out some 17-foot poplars earlier this year, and the guys here need some fence boards, so we're cutting 1x6s. So a few months ago we had this big storm, and God played dominoes with the trees in our woods, and they knocked down probably 6 or 10 big poplars, maybe 8 or 10 big poplars. Phil, Alan, and I dragged out at least 9 of them, which were 17 foot long, to make fence boards out of. They're great pieces of wood, that's for sure. The problem here is, look at the size of our blade. This is our 48-inch blade, and look at the size of the log on here. How are we going to saw this thing? And this creates problems. Pete's right, we probably should have put the larger saw on here, but we didn't. Instead, I think we have the world record for taking the longest time to saw one log. Well, just so you know, this log here is a tulip poplar. It's about 2,500 pounds. It's a heavy log. It was the capacity of my little John Deere to yank this thing out of the woods. It took all the effort we had. So you see why is Gary, our sawyer, struggling to pull this thing. It's well over a ton. So it's a difficult log to move. And as you'll see, as this video goes on, rolling this thing is hard. Making cants out of it is hard. It's just a big piece of wood. Although, I hated to let it sit in the woods rotting out because it was already on the ground and we didn't have to chop it down. So how nice was that? So look carefully as this thing whizzes by the saw. We've got at least 5 or 6 inches of log left to saw, and our 48-inch blade didn't quite do it. Probably should have put the 56-inch blade on it and gotten a little bit more out of it, but it still would not have cut through this log. What do? A real sawmill has 2 blades, one on the top and one on the bottom, and one in front of the other one, so it would cut through the entire thing. Or a more modern saw would be a band sawmill. Here, we've got to have to muscle it, and it's a big effort. It just takes a long time, and you'll see getting this thing squared up and making cants out of it is not a trivial task. So I'm not the sawyer here. I'm not exactly sure I would have done it quite this way. But Gary's talked to the guys about it, and they decided to do it a little bit differently. I don't know about differently, but do whatever way you want, as long as it gets done. And what he's done is he rotated this log, as you can see, up or counterclockwise, maybe 45 degrees or so, and he's going to slice it like a pencil sharpener and get it thinner and thinner as we go along. And that'll work, and that's what Gary's doing, so what the heck. Continuing with the pencil sharpener theme, they've rotated counterclockwise a little bit more, and they're going to whittle it down a little bit more and keep getting this guy thinner and thinner. Although it takes a fair amount of time to rotate this just a little bit each time, but they're getting it done.